For the past few years, TikTok influencers have slowly drifted into a place where they no longer seem connected to the world the rest of us live in. What started as a platform for creativity, humor, and everyday people sharing their lives has turned into a massive machine that rewards ego, unrealistic lifestyles, and tone-deaf behavior. And the more the influencer world grows, the more obvious it becomes that many of these creators have completely lost touch with reality. Today, we're breaking down exactly how and why this happened, and looking at the patterns that prove just how disconnected the influencer industry has become. First, let's talk about the lifestyle bubble TikTok influencers live in. A lot of them act like their lives represent the new normal, when in reality, it's anything but. They wake up in luxury apartments, drink $10 iced coffees, spend hours filming themselves doing nothing, and then call it work. Meanwhile, the average viewer is waking up early, going to school, juggling homework, or working real jobs where they're paid way less than what these influencers make in a single brand deal. Studies from marketing agencies show that top TikTok influencers can earn thousands of dollars for a single sponsored post, and yet these same people often complain about being exhausted because they had to film for an hour. It's not that content creation isn't effort, but the way some influencers exaggerate their workload shows how far removed they are from the everyday struggles of their own audience. Another major sign of this disconnect is the way influencers treat basic human experiences as if they're special or shocking. You'll see TikTok creators acting surprised about the cost of groceries, confused about how taxes work, or even asking their followers what normal people do on weekends. Many of them have built their lives around constant gifting, free vacations, PR boxes, and brand perks, so they don't experience the world the way the people watching them do. It reaches a point where they can't even relate to the idea of budgeting, struggling financially, or living within limitations. That's why so many viewers say influencer content today feels fake, forced, or delusional, because the people making it aren't living anything close to a normal life anymore. Then there's the obsession with attention and validation. When your entire career is built on views, likes, and comments, it becomes extremely easy to care more about numbers than people. Studies on social media behavior show that constant exposure to high engagement rewires the brain's reward system, making influencers crave attention in the same way people crave addictive substances. That's why many TikTok influencers will do anything for views. Fake pranks, fake relationships, staged drama, over-exaggerated reactions, or even pretending to have emotional breakdowns on camera. The line between authenticity and manipulation gets blurred, because everything becomes content. When real human emotions turn into performance, it shows just how much the influencer world has detached from the real thing. Another issue is the rise of luxury flex culture. Many TikTok creators constantly flaunt designer clothing, expensive cars, massive shopping hauls, and unrealistic morning routines. They call it motivational, but all it really does is create a fantasy that has nothing to do with the lives of most viewers. Economic research has shown that constant exposure to unrealistic wealth online increases anxiety, dissatisfaction, and negative self-image in teenagers. And yet influencers continue pushing this fantasy because it keeps them relevant and makes them look successful. The problem is that most of their followers don't see the behind-the-scenes reality, the rented apartments, the borrowed cars, the PR gifts disguised as purchases, or the credit card debt many influencers quietly fall into, just to maintain a luxury image. It proves that the influencer lifestyle isn't just out of touch, it's often fake. Even more concerning is the way some TikTok influencers talk about serious issues with complete carelessness. Instead of understanding real struggles that people face, like financial stress, mental health challenges, or family issues, many creators treat these topics as trends, something to discuss for likes rather than something to approach with empathy. You'll see influencers posting motivational speeches about hardship while wearing designer jewelry in a mansion. Or they'll complain about burnout while filming from a tropical vacation. This kind of tone-deaf behavior shows a lack of awareness about the world around them and how their words impact people who are actually struggling. Then there's the problem of influencers thinking they're experts in everything. Many TikTok creators speak with confidence about topics they know nothing about: health, business, relationships, psychology, even global issues. They talk as if they're giving life advice, but what they're really doing is spreading misinformation to millions of impressionable viewers. Research from multiple media literacy groups has shown that TikTok is one of the platforms where misinformation spreads the fastest because short videos reward bold claims, not accuracy. Influencers often double down on these claims because controversy boosts engagement. It's another example of how the influencer ecosystem prioritizes clout over responsibility. We also can't ignore the way many TikTok influencers treat their fans. Some influencers forget that their audience is made up of real people. They ignore messages, act rude during live streams, or even mock their own followers. When meet and greets happen, complaints often emerge about influencers being dismissive or uninterested. This kind of behavior comes from living in a bubble where creators are surrounded by constant praise, validation, and privilege. It creates an ego that makes them forget who put them in that position in the first place. At the end of the day, the biggest problem is that the influencer lifestyle simply isn't rooted in reality. The world most TikTok creators live in is built on views, aesthetics, brand deals, and manufactured personalities. Their routines, their problems, and even their emotions often don't match the real world the rest of us live in. And the more the platform evolves, the more extreme the gap becomes. We're now watching people who have become disconnected from reality trying to speak for reality, and it just doesn't work. Influencer culture isn't going anywhere, but the truth is becoming harder to ignore. Many TikTok creators have lost touch with ordinary life. They live in digital fantasy worlds built on money, attention, and unrealistic expectations. And the more they try to present themselves as relatable, the clearer it becomes that relatability is the one thing they've lost.